A new mom was waiting for a price check, holding up the checkout line at Walmart. Before she could grasp what was happening, an older woman pushed her way in front of her. Then the lady made a remark that sent the mom to the parking lot in tears. Katie Konefsky lives in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. In 2014, she and her husband Jimmy became the parents of a little boy. As a result, they were learning how to manage their family budget, which, since Konefsky was a stay-at-home mom, consisted of just one income. To make their money go further, Konefsky was open to pursuing supermarket deals. So when a friend told the young mom that her local Walmart was willing to price match on products, she decided to take full advantage. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story. Since Konefsky's infant child was going through a lot of nappies, she figured she'd pay a visit to the nearby Walmart and purchase 4 large boxes of Pampers, which Konefsky knew were cheaper at another store. However, when she reached the checkout, the cashier told her they would only price match one of the items. No doubt deflated, Konefsky ditched 3 of the boxes and proceeded to check out with just one. However, the mom had no idea that her situation was being monitored by another customer who subsequently decided to intervene. The woman in question was Carol Flynn. The 73-year-old was visiting Walmart to buy supplies for her cat and treat herself to a new blouse. But after realizing that Konefsky had been forced to abandon 3 of her 148-count diaper boxes, the retiree's Sunday evening took an unforeseen turn. Recalling her interaction with a young mom, Flynn subsequently told WTRV that she'd said, "It looks to me like you had 4 boxes of Pampers and you're only buying 1. So I said, 'Do you have children?' And she said, 'Yes. I have a little boy who's 4 months and he uses a lot of diapers.' And I said, 'I think you need the 3 other boxes then.'" Off her own back, Flynn decided that she'd pay it forward by purchasing the 3 extra boxes of diapers on Konefsky's behalf. The items set the retiree back $120, but as Flynn put it in an interview with the Argus Leader, "You can't take it with you."
I said paying forward is kind of a neat thing to do, and I'm sure you'll pay it forward sometime to somebody else.
And this wasn't the first time that selfless Flynn had lived by the pay-it-forward philosophy. She had committed such random acts of kindness on a much smaller scale before, including buying a meal for the people in the car behind her at a drive-thru. However, thanks to another Walmart customer, this time her actions went viral.
I don't quite understand all the particulars, but someone told me that it had gone viral. Is that the correct word? Viral?
Jason Yoshino had been behind both Flynn and Konefsky in the line for the checkout, and when he realized what was happening, he decided to film the heartwarming encounter on his phone. He later posted the footage on his Facebook page, where it quickly became an online sensation. Commenting on the incident he'd witnessed, Yoshino told the Argus Leader, "Me and my wife were stunned. You hear about those things, but you don't see them in real life. It definitely touched a chord with me. I always try to inspire others, and I'm a huge advocate of uplifting and changing the world. I'll never forget it, to be honest with you." Flynn remained completely unaware of her viral flame for around 12 hours until she received a phone call from her local paper asking her to comment on the incident. But while she was happy to talk about what happened, Flynn later said that she hadn't bought the diapers to win herself any recognition. Explaining why she'd stepped in to help Konefsky that day, Flynn said, "I just think we should do things like that. That's kind of my thinking." She added that her faith in God also had a part to play, as well as the fact that she'd started looking at life a little differently now that she'd retired. Flynn revealed that she was now much more likely to take notice of people's struggles than when she was young. "My life's not moving as fast as it used to," she explained. "I used to get in line and be impatient if I had to wait. When you get older, you slow down and take a look at what's around us." But while Flynn didn't think much of her actions, to Konefsky they meant a great deal. Not only had the extra nappies given her young family some financial respite, but the stranger's good deed had also restored Konefsky's faith in humanity. Recalling her reaction to Flynn's act of kindness, Konefsky revealed, "I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I kept saying thank you and God bless you, then I walked out in the parking lot and started crying. It just hit me. It was an awesome statement of what God's love does." Unsurprisingly, Konefsky wasn't the only one to praise Flynn for her selflessness. After learning of its customer's good deed, Walmart donated $1,500 to March of Dimes. Flynn had worked at the nonprofit for almost 3 decades, helping the organization in its efforts to increase the well-being of babies and their mothers. Flynn told the Argus Leader, "March of Dimes will always be very dear to my heart. If you work for an organization like that, you just need to be passionate about it, or it's just a job. I became passionate." On top of the donation, her former colleagues at March of Dimes presented Flynn with a gift basket, while Walmart handed her a gift card worth $100. And it didn't take long for the retiree to decide what she spent her voucher on. "I should buy diapers with it," she said. While Flynn clearly had no intention of bringing an end to her giving, it seemed that her generous spirit had rubbed off on those around her. Kanefka in particular was eager to pay her good deed forward to another deserving candidate at some point in the future. After all, she knows how much even the smallest of gestures can mean to someone in need. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.